Good afternoon, ladies. I'm Khalil Bradley, host of the Khalil the Habit Sports Board, coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies, I will talk to you guys about the LeBron James versus Zion Williamson matchup from last night, and they will play each other on Sunday night as well. This Sunday is what that is. I will talk to you guys about Maria Sharapova's retirement. That is. I'll also talk to you guys about the fact that Joel Embiid just got fined $25K for the middle finger towards Kevin Huerter, that is. That's all I had to it just for now. Many of the mornings just give me a story, so that's all it should. I'm gonna start things off with just the fact that of the LeBron James versus Zion Williamson matchup from last night. Now, LeBron James, Lakers, they defeated the Pelicans 118-109, by the way, and this is beyond the most anticipated matchup that a lot of people have been wanting to see. They saw last night, where it's LeBron James who outshined Mount Zion Williamson. That is. I mean, he scored 40 points in that game. He had eight rebounds and 6 assists in that game. Mount Zion Williamson, he had 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. So I can tell you this. That was right there. You may think it's a bit of a dream match for sure. You may think it's the match of the century that people have been anticipating to see. They saw part 1 last night. Part 2 may be different. I mean, you saw Lakers last night. They took down the Pelicans 118-109. But I gotta say right now, that right there looked like a playoff matchup. I can tell you this. That was Zion Williamson's biggest test of them all. Taking down LeBron James, which you couldn't do last night. But Zion Williamson's 29 points wasn't enough. You're in the big leagues now because Zion Williamson, yes, he's arguably one of the most anticipated marquee kind of guys. And he's only 19 though, so he's one of the most marquee kind of guys. A lot of people has been getting all the hype. You look at LeBron James, the 3-time NBA champ that is, and I gotta say, LeBron James is took it to Zion Williamson, that is. What's gonna happen on Sunday night? Is it gonna be LeBron James ousting Zion Williamson yet again, or is it gonna be Mount Zion Williamson getting a comeback against the Lakers? So that's the question that remains. And I can tell you this. Zion Williamson and the Pelicans, it will be impossible to see Zion Williamson and the Pelicans make it to the playoffs. I mean, yes, there's a chance they can get a playoff spot, though. But they have to face each other in the playoffs. That's a different story. Oh, man. You know for sure, you got to be ready. You got to keep your head on a swivel at all times. Zion Williamson, you got to be laser focused. And I got to say right now, Zion Williamson, he's back. I look at him as a future MVP. Future rookie MVP. I look at him as a future NBA league MVP. I could look at Zion Williamson as next NBA champion, but it won't be this year. I can tell you that. It's not going to be this year. You see, you have to go. Zion Williamson, he has to jump hoops to LeBron James. You got to jump hoops to Greek Freak. You got to jump hoops to James Harden. You got to jump hoops to Luka Doncic. You have to jump hoops to Kemba Walker. You got to jump hoops to everybody. In order for Zion Williamson to get to the playoff spot, you got to jump hoops to everybody in there. So do I consider Zion Williamson as a dual threat? Yes. Is LeBron James going to be in his quest to get his 4th title on behalf of late great Kobe Bryant? That is. Yes, he could do so. So I can tell you this right now. The Lakers right now, the LeBron James, they're back. They're coming back. Pelicans, they're a team that can't be messed with, that you do not want to mess with. Zion Williamson, he's a guy that you do not want to mess with. He's a star player in his own right. I can tell you that right now. Scores like 25 points a game, that is. And you can't stop. He had 29 points last night against LeBron James and the Lakers. But I can tell you this right now, dude, you got to be ready. That right there was an amazing matchup. I will tell you that right now. And come Sunday night, they'll face each other yet again. But it's going to be interesting to see how this all turns out. Who's going to win game 2? Lakers or Pelicans on Sunday. Let me know in the comment section. I will definitely address the response to that. Is it going to be Zion Williamson making his comeback, or is it going to be LeBron James taking it to him yet again? So let me know about that. I'll definitely address the response to that for sure. Another topic I do want to get down to, by the way, Maria Sharapova earlier today just announced that she is retired from tennis. By the way, she's a 5-time women's Grand Slam champ. She went 645 to 171 singles record. That includes 36 titles. And she's faced Serena Williams, by the way, still rivalry they had. And I would say this, that Maria Sharapova, she would definitely be a first-ballot tennis Hall of Famer. I will tell you that right now. So, congrats, Serena Williams. Congrats, Maria Sharapova. I'm making a comeback on, this retirement. It's been 19 years in the tennis industry. Forever the GOAT, which you are. And obvious to me, this is the best move yet. So, it's amazing. Gotta give it credit due. Give it credit due, though. So, make no mistake about it, though, that Maria Sharapova, she's the first ballot tennis Hall of Famer, and you gotta give her credit, accolades for that. Now, she may have been suspended for banned substance, by the way, but she's considered one of the very GOATs in the tennis industry, along the ranks of Serena Williams, Venus Williams, and Victoria Azarenka. This is amazing. Radwanska as well. So Ashley Barty and Sophia Kenin. You gotta give her credit due, though, by the way. So it's just amazing to see Maria Sharapova just make this announcement, how she's changed her life, how she's changed the industry. It's just incredible. So hats off to her, and it's historic retirement, by the way. So no doubt she's gonna be no doubt she's a tennis Hall of Famer. I'll tell you that. She will definitely be in the tennis Hall of Fame. So yeah, we're listening to see how this all turns out. So congrats to her on that part. Another thing I do want to get down to, by the way, Joel Embiid just got fined $25,000 for flipping off the Hawks player Kevin Huerter. That is. Now the Sixers, they beat the Hawks 129 to 112, by the way. So, and Joel Embiid used to spit some foul language, by the way, for sure. And obvious to me that did not sit well with him. Didn't sit well with anyone else, by the way. So obvious to me, not a good decision. Really not a good decision. So that's what to say right there. And obvious that Joel Embiid just said that, he says right here, he says, F it, my bad. I did believe for sure. Being with some of the best players in the world. For myself, that's what I said. He said, F it, my bad. I believe for sure. He's trying to accept the on-court decorum, by the way. So that's not going to look good. So Joel Embiid, you got to get it together. That's not going to sit well with you or anyone else. So get together. Please get together. That's what I do want to get down to, by the way, that Alec Ogletree, the Giants, he's been released for the Giants for good. The Giants, they save $3.5 million, that is. They have an $8.25 million salary cap, that is. So not good move right there. That's not a good move there. Kareem Martin, he's out as well. He's released for sure. So it's very unclear why they released him for sure, but who knows about that. So that's all you need to know just for now. And obviously, that's not going to look good for him. So that's a linebacker and the offensive lineman. So that's not going to be similar with anybody else. So I can tell you this right now. Giants, they need some help. They need to go with more games. They need to win some playoff games. They got to make a playoff run. They got to do something. That's not going to look good on that part. So I can tell you that right now. Another thing I do want to get onto, by the way, that Deion Purrazzo, Santana Garrett, Mercedes Martinez, Tainara Conti, and Evolve star Brandy Laura will be competing at the WWN Live Accelerate Tournament April 2nd. That is. There will be two women's fatal four-way matches. That is at noon and 4 p.m., by the way. So you catch it on WWN Live, catch it on Fight TV or Club WWN, that is. So really good opportunity this. I wish that Evolve created the Evolve Women's title. So and then create a first inaugural Evolve Women's Champ. So that's in the works right there. And hopefully that ensues. And I look forward to seeing what could be in store for them. So who knows about how that's going to turn out? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible, and just something that a lot of people participate to see. So I look forward to that, by the way. So be amazing. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right. It's going to be amazing, incredible. It's just something that people want to see. I can tell you that right now. Also, just other news I do want to get down to, by the way, as many of you guys have probably known this for sure. Hot Pockets heiress Michelle Janab, she gets a 5-month prison. She gets 5 months behind bars for paying $1,000 to the alleged mastermind of the college admissions bribery probe of Operation Varsity Blues, piece of trash, Rick Singer. That is to help her two daughters cheat on the college exams and agreeing to pay another $200,000 for one of her daughters to be set up to look like a beach volleyball recruit to get admitted to USC. So she also got charged for a money laundering conspiracy. That's not gonna look good right there for sure. I'll tell you that right now. It's a bad record. And so you guys remember though, the Councilman's Barber Probe, they got coaches and parents, even teachers as well, coaches, teachers, parents. They got 50 individuals, actresses and CEOs, lawyers. They got arrested for participating in this college admissions bribery probe, which lasted around which went on since 2011. By the way, it was operated by William Singer, the alleged mastermind behind this whole probe. And the Hot Pockets heiress Michelle Jenner, she gets a 5 months behind bars, so that's not gonna look good for her. By the way, so the judge denied her bail. By the way. And that's all there is to it just for now, that part. So not looking good there. And that's not going to sit well. So they have right there. That's the kind of those repercussions you're going to face. And that's all I got right there. So nothing we said about it. And that's all there is to it to be said. Also tonight, by the way, in NXT, you will see Charlotte Flair compete back in NXT in over 4 years. She will take on Bianca Belair tonight on NXT on the USA Network, by the way. So Charlotte Flair heads back to NXT to compete in over 4 years. Takes on Bianca Belair, by the way. Now Charlotte Flair, that is, she's going to have her hands full with Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's title, WrestleMania 36, by the way. So that's a good matchup right there. I look forward to that, by the way. Charlotte Flair going to walk out as once again the NXT Women's champ, or is Rhea Ripley going to obtain her NXT Women's title? So it's an amazing matchup. It's something. I mean, and it's safe to say that Rhea Ripley could make a main roster move to the to Raw or SmackDown. So it's gonna be really incredible to see how this all turns out. She competed on SmackDown. She competed on Raw last week prior to Survivor Series. Before Survivor Series, and it's just amazing to see how she's gone pretty far. It's gonna be amazing, incredible. So I look forward to that match. It's gonna be you can catch WrestleMania 36 live exclusively on the WWE Network. That's for subscribers, by the way. If you're not signed up for that, do so right now. So that's all there is I got for that, legends. That's all I got to it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it there for the Close Level Sports Boy YouTube channel on Facebook page. Please be sure to also subscribe to the Close Level Sports Boy YouTube channel on Facebook page by any means necessary. Be sure you send me comments, tweet your thoughts, your responses on Maria Sharapova announcing her retirement. Let me know by the comments. And I'll definitely address response to that for sure. Send your rest to her, by the way, as well. Also, let me know what your response, thoughts, and comments are of the Lebron James versus Zion Williamson matchup from last night. And let me know who thinks going to win round 2. It's on Sunday night. Let me know by the comments, and I'll definitely address response to that for sure. Be sure to let me know what you think of Joel Embiid being fined $25,000 if he used the foul language and used the middle finger towards Kevin Huerter. That is Huerter, by the way. Let me know about the comments. I'll definitely address response to that for sure as well. And that's all there is to it just for now, that part. I have about more breaking news. Check those level dates about to a whole lot more than Clubhouse Sports, but to all things sports, everything you need to know. So that's all I have to it. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.